The 4-4 Chicago Tech Crocodiles, coming off a pair of back-to-back wins against Coastal Carolina and IPUI, are set to take on the Wofford Terriers as Stanley Wilcox starts this game off with a dunk. There's RASHAUD Pinckney down the lane getting a dunk of his own, and then Pinckney finds the big man with a jam. That's Ronald Clemens, the sophomore. Keeping with the theme of dunking, there's Jim Boyd, 15-8, nice lead right now for the Terriers, as there is an easy three for Aiden Roscoe, as it is now a 10-point lead. RASHAUD Pinckney entering back with a three of his own. 12-point game. Roscoe's shot is off, but George Fontenot gets the and one, making it look easy. Ronald Clemens for one with the foul, so it's 26-11, and make that 28-11 a nice layup. Chicago Tech needs to get some momentum, as the three from October is no good. However, Vincenzo gets the board. He gets it to Walton Banks the second, who hits it. 30-14 now, as here comes the Crocs and transition. Mahmoud Abdul-Wahad with the and one. He has been starting the past few games, did go off the bench today for Nate Brown, who made his first career start. There's George Fontenot with a dunk, and then a three-pointer for Walton Banks, the true freshman, and then Banks with the drive, and Walton Banks, the second, with the and one. That's Jim Boyd called for the foul, and then RASHAUD Pinckney putting him on a poster. Take another look, as George Fontenot's dignity definitely did not go up after that one. There's Jim Boyd posting and toasting. Not in my house, says Ronald Clemens, one of the best shot blockers in college basketball. Nate Brown to Pinckney for three. No good, but Ronald Clemens gets the board to the senior, Zachary Seals, for three. And it is just a 9-point game. Crocodiles making some progress, however. Nate Brown called for the foul on George Fontenot, as it's a 12-point game. And then Stanley Wilcox going upstairs where Grandma hides the cookies. Nice dunk right there. Later in the first half, Quantavious October sends that one miles in the air. Pinckney hits the tough layup, and it is a single-digit lead for Wofford. There's Quantavious October, the former Rhode Island football player, for three. It's just a 6-point deficit now, as Elijah Smith denied at the rim. Here comes Wofford, as it'll be Stanley Wilcox for three. Bang, 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 making it a 12-point affair. There's Elijah Smith, the freshman, with the tough contested layup. And then Nate Brown in the corner. Really nice second half for Brown, who finished the game 9 for 11 with 20 points. And then Brown with the slam. He actually dunked on Zion Williamson back in high school, and he's showing off the dunking right there, as it is an 11-point game. Jake Jackson now joining the dunking fun. Not known for his hops, but he does make a play right there. There's Chris Baker with it over to the big man, George Fontenot. The big man can shoot. 12-point game. Fontenot with the nice shot over Marcus Vincenzo. And then an and one for for Aiden Roscoe. That's going to be Walton Banks with the foul. Nice layup for Banks, as it is an 11-point game. Jake Jackson called for it with the and one. That'll be Bristow called for the foul. Nice attempt from Fontenot, no good, but he gets his own board and gets the putback. 12-point Wofford lead. There's George Fontenot again for three. He has been dominant other than getting dunked on. Nate Brown now saying, what you can do, I can do better, getting a three of his own on the next possession. 84-72, Elijah Smith for RASHAUD Pinckney, the former Loyola Chicago Rambler, gets that one. So 88-80 with about a minute and a half left to go. That's pretty much the daggers. George Fontenot with a nice three. Nate Brown gets a dunk, but it doesn't really matter as the Wofford Terriers win it. 95-86, once again another high-scoring game. But that's pretty much all you get with these Chicago Tech Crocodiles. And now they will stay at home, taking on the Providence Friars of Providence, Rhode Island. As there's RASHAUD Pinckney starting this game off with a bouncing three, getting the shooter's touch. And then Pinckney with the dunk. Very nice play right there, only 5'10", but he can slam. There's David Dukes Jr. for three, the sophomore. And then RASHAUD Pinckney, holy guacamole, he just slammed on the big man. We have to look at that one again. RASHAUD Pinckney going upstairs where Grandma hides the cookies, and A.J. Reeves may never live that one again. what a play from Pinckney. There's Walton Banks for 3, 11-16. Banks spinning mid-ranger danger. Nice play right there for the big man, Bernard Kempton. 23-26. Elijah Smith, no foul on that one. Looked like he might have got touched at the end. He does make it anyway, doubling the lead. Nice play right there for Ronnie Price, as it's a 1-point game. But the three-pointer for not Nate Brown, that's Zachary Seals, who gets the 3, 30-32. Bernard Kempton over Mr. Ronald Clemens, tied at 32 now, but RASHAUD Pinckney answers right back with a three-pointer, 36-39 now here in the second half. There's Bernard Kempton, no good, gets his own board, and gets the putback. As nice attempt from Elijah Smith, no good, but Ronald Clemens, the putback king, with the play, 40-41. Elijah Smith with the and one. We had to look at this one again because I don't know how that's a foul. At first, I thought he stepped out of bounds, but he definitely did not step out of bounds. But I don't know how you call a foul on that play, as I don't know if Chicago Tech is slipping some bucks to the refs, as A.J. Reeves' shot is no good, but Bernard Kempton gets that one, 42-44. And for the first time today, Providence gets the lead off of a 3 from David Duke. Nice 3 right there for Oliver Smithson, 54-52. Walton Banks with the shot clock, tying up the game at 54. About 6.5 minutes left to go. Jake Jackson's 3 is off, the brother of Westlake linebacker Owen Jackson. However, Marcus Vincenzo gets the putback. Crocodiles back up. There's Walton Banks for second with the steal, and Banks gets the and one. A.J. Reeves with the foul. Very nice play from a freshman guard. As wide open is David Dukes, more wide open than a McDonald's drive-thru at 5 o'clock in the morning. Providence up by 1 with about 3 minutes to go. Ronald Clemens saying transaction denied. Cross-court pass for Elijah Smith, who gets the layup, and the Crocodiles will regain the lead. They get a stop on defense. Now here they go on offense. Nate Brown, spin move, splash. Nice play right there from the freshman, Nate Brown. 68-70. Elijah Smith for 3, no good. But Zachary Seals gets the rebound. It really looked like he wanted to dunk it off the rebound. That didn't happen. And then Elijah Smith with the fast break dunk. But we have to look at the replay. Look at Ronald Clemens grabbing it in midair. And then Smith gets the slam. A little bit of a disappointing dunk for Elijah Smith. I was expecting more, honestly. 68-74 as, I don't know what that was. 70-74. Excellent block for Ronnie Price, trying to keep Providence still in it. A.J. Reeves to David Duke Jr., and it's just a 1-point game with 49 seconds left. Providence decides not to foul here, as Brown to Seals to Pinckney, the dagger. RASHAUD Pinckney hits the 3 with 8.2 remaining. Chicago Tech would get the win. Crocs get it 77-73. Very nice game from Elijah Smith as they upset the Providence Friars. And through the halfway mark now of the season, Chicago Tech's 5-5. I think they got to be thrilled with that.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Laughing plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation.
Yo, hey, man!